do, I'm going to start with the Chinese group and go through the awards for the Chinese group. Then we'll have the Chinese team present, and then we'll go through the merit awards for the U.S., and then we'll announce the top 3 teams for the U.S. in that order. So, with the Chinese teams, the judges had a very, very, very difficult problem. The issue was that all of the scores from the notebooks and the presentations were so close, it was very difficult for the teams for the judges to decide. We've never had a situation quite like this one before. And so, what we're going to do is first give out the merit awards for the Chinese teams, and I have some notes here from the judges. And we're going to go through the merit awards first for the Chinese teams, and then we'll get to the Chinese national champion. So the merit awards are, as you know, let me read, I have some information on the merit awards here. So let me read to you what the merit awards are for. And the merit awards are basically similar for the Chinese and the US team. So when I read these to you, you'll know that this really works for both the Chinese and the US competition. So the first merit award is teamwork and collaboration. Not yet, Jeff. I'm just reading what they are. Okay, teamwork and collaboration. Teamwork is critical to succeed in the RWDC, and it is the key ingredient in any team's success. This award is presented to the team whose members best demonstrate extraordinary enthusiasm and spirit, exceptional partnership, the utmost respect for their own teammates, and support and encouragement for fellow teams. They also demonstrate confidence, energy, strong problem-solving skills, and great group dynamics. Successful teams devised unique ways to work together to more than the sum of the individual contributions. So that's the teamwork and collaboration. And I'm not going to tell you who the winner is in that category yet. I'm going to read through all the categories so you know what all the awards are first, and then I'll announce the winners. The next award, merit award, is the effective use of mentors. As you know, mentors are really important in this process. Successful teams make an effective use of mentors, including parents and teachers. Mentors have given their time to provide wisdom and guidance. This award is given for the team that utilizes this special resource most effectively. Consideration will be given to the influence of your team on promoting science, technology, engineering, and mathematics at your school. So that's the next word. Sorry. So that was effective use of mentors. Now STEM impact, STEM interest impact. Consideration will be given to the influence of your team on promoting science, technology, engineering, and mathematics at your school and shaping the interest of your team members. The next award is against all odds. This award goes to the team that overcomes difficult barriers and demonstrates an attitude that shows we can overcome incredible odds if we never give up no matter what. The best first-year team, this award recognizes an outstanding team whose school has not previously participated in the challenge. Innovation. Innovation is very important for the Real World Design Challenge. Judges will consider both design and the process of innovation. This award is presented to the team that produces the most thought-provoking and innovative solution. Design viability. Judges will review the team's work and design to evaluate the viability of the team's application in industry. This award will go to the team whose design is regarded as most likely to be successful in competition relative to other available commercial designs. And the last merit award is the best business case. The team demonstrates an understanding of the business perspective of the challenge, and it is able to articulate the value proposition of their particular solution. In addition to the merit awards, we also have an award for the state coordinator in the U.S., and that award is for the state coordinator that inspires the most teams to participate in that given year. Now what I'd like to do is go through the merit awards for the Chinese teams. Now we don't have merit awards in all of the categories for the Chinese teams this year because they are just getting started, and they're all first-year teams, so being a first-year team doesn't seem to fit. So we have fewer number of merit awards for the Chinese teams, but we do have merit awards for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first read the name of the Chinese team for the merit award, and then I'll read the judges' comments, which indicate why the team was given that award based on the information that the judges had. So the first merit award goes to Chinese team Hawkeye for best business case. The judges indicated that Chinese team Hawkeye got this award by paying special attention to practical business applications. Hawkeye displayed a desire to market their vehicles beyond sales. They gave a reasonable after-service plan that showed that the clients were indeed their priority. Customer satisfaction was at the forefront of their company's future. So would the team Hawkeye please come forward? Jim, why don't you shut this down? Okay, and let's get a picture of that. Okay, thank you. The next merit award goes to Chinese team Air Hunter for the most innovative. This team had 3 innovative design items that the judges noted. They split the fuel cells to accommodate weight and balance. For recovery of their launch vehicle, they designed a net recovery system on the platform in addition to their mothership. The team calculated optimal speed for analysis at a much slower pace than the maximum speed available. So would Team Air Hunter please come forward? goes to team, I'm going to just say CTY, because I can't pronounce the Chinese. And that merit award goes for teamwork and collaboration. The judges' comments were, when presenting this team, each member had their roles outlined and transitioned well. In the question and answer period, the judges observed excellent mutual support and assistance to explain their project. It was also evident that they had collaborated at school brainstorming alternatives and making decisions. So would Team CTY please come forward? Okay, the reason I asked them not to leave was because, as I mentioned, the judges had a very, very difficult time determining the ranking for the Chinese teams. The scores were so close, the judges could not make a decision for second and third place. So the judges asked me not to provide second and third place trophies this year for the Chinese team because they didn't think it was fair to have the fourth place team not get a trophy since they were as good as the other top teams. And so this team, CTY, while they're not the second place winner, they did have the best teamwork and collaboration, and that's why they're getting the merit award. And teamwork and collaboration is valued at a very high level in the Real World and Design Challenge. So instead of being the second place winner as we had originally planned, they're the best teamwork and collaboration team in the Chinese group, and they will be doing the presentation this afternoon. So congratulations to them again. Now the Chinese team that is now the national winner, it was very, very close. All of the four teams were so close it was very difficult to decide, but the national champion is Team Zero, and they just edged out everybody else by a small amount. So congratulations to Team Zero. Please come forward. Since you're the winner, you can go either way. Okay, again, congratulations to the national champion. They also have the distinction of being the first national champion from China, and we hope to have many more in the near future. So again, congratulations to Team Zero. Now I'm going to go through the merit awards for for the US teams. Again, the competition was really stiff on the US side too. And the decisions were very difficult. Everybody did an outstanding job, and it's amazing. This year we had a difficult time. The judges had a difficult time making these decisions, but the decisions were made on the US side. So here we go. The best first-year team goes to Team Six Sigs from Virginia. Congratulations. Come forward. Teamwork and Collaboration Merit Award goes to, I'm going to tell you what the judges have here. It's Team Minnesota, the Hutch Innovators, and they showed excellent on-the-go problem solving through recognition and utilizing each other's strengths. So congratulations to Team Minnesota. Please come forward. Again, for the U.S. teams, against all odds, the team from Arkansas consisted of only 3 team members who were abandoned by their 4th team member in the middle of the challenge. This team was still able to compete effectively. So, Arkansas, please come forward. California. Their team presented a complete turnkey system, including delivery, customer training, return on investment, the customer, and identified speed funding source in the state water grant program. Very nicely done. California may benefit the most from this year's Real World Design Challenge. Please come forward, California. The next award for innovation goes to Texas, Team Stratostatic Aeronautics, for your application of multiple airfoils, your innovative use of varying materials in construction of the wings, and your unique and effective pad. Congratulations. Please come forward. Step over just a little bit without pulling on. Thank you. Okay, the next award on the for the U.S. teams is for effective use of mentors. And this award goes to the Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands for the team Aeronautical Dolphins, for your resourcefulness in seeking out and learning from a diverse group of mentors, even while communicating at times across a 14-hour time difference. Please come forward. Congratulations. we're going to have the Chinese team do their presentation, and then we'll announce the final awards. So with the Chinese team, CTY, please come forward.
Today it's my honor to stand here to present our work to all of you. Through our presentation, we will mention four parts. Our team, our design, our pattern, and our business application. So I will first explain our team. Our team, Xuqianyu, consists of 7 students. Xuqianyu is the project scientist. Sun Haowen is the project manager. I am the project leader. Xu Haodong is the project scientist. Project distribution engineer. Du Pengyuan is the project coordinator. And Xing Hongpeng is responsible for marketing and implementation. The position of project mathematician is given to Qin Yufan. However, the huge amount of work required for the challenge makes the team impossible to finish the task without the help of mentors. Some of our teammates cannot make the trip due to the traveling fee. I want to thank all my teammates and mentors.
Thanks for the illustration introduction. Now I will introduce the goal of our team. In about 50 years or ahead, due to the rapidly increasing population, the food might be lacking. Consequently, the most important consideration is to produce a kind of aerial vehicles which are capable of detecting the moisture content of the crops, so that we can give a helping hand to farmers, thus they grow crops more efficiently. To reach our goal, we started to think about the key features of our aircraft and image vision. After a series of discussion, we concluded those characteristics which needed to be the distinct elements of vision. First, the power supply. Our solution is using fuel and supplementary electricity to make our aircraft work. By sending electricity almost immediately to the engine, our aircraft have high speed during the early period of the launch time. A special made reduction gear could absorb the energy when our aircraft is slowing down, during which the gear acts like a brake. Thus, energy as well as the cost of fuel being saved and the harm down to the environment is reduced. Second, the outlook. We should design a completely innovative model to guarantee efficiency while dealing with tasks. Added costs of using multiple UAVs should be avoided. Third, innovative approaches. A new approach which can detect the moisture content where long distance is needed. We also need a device with a large memory to store data. Besides, our aircraft should be easily handled. Considering transport our aircraft from one field to another is difficult, we agree on buying a van to carry the aircraft and the equipment for ground station. What's more, we decided to use multiple UAVs to cover grounds. Although the cost may increase, the higher efficiency could bring us more profits. finishing the detection of the moisture content within 4 hours. The total cost of the aircraft is less than $16,000. It is capable it is able to operate it by a minimum of 4 operators, and it has a low rate of fuel consumption. Thanks for the introduction. Please allow me to illustrate our models. One of our preliminary design model is model flowing. The biggest merit of the aircraft is its high speed and flexibility. However, its inabilities to endure a lasting time of traveling and complete missions in large-scale fields are the major drawbacks. The other preliminary design model is the Vision. The Vision has an incredible potential to carry on immense weight. Long body and long wings enable Vision to have a high level of lifting force, which directly led to the outstanding performance of the aircraft. Such feature would also lead to the indispensable endurance of the Vision. In the detailed design, our team chooses the Vision. In the first draft, we add a vertical wing. The vertical wing, on one hand, can improve the controllability of the aircraft. On the other hand, such measure could also help balance the whole plane by providing extra lifting force. Since the purpose of the whole project is to detect the moisture content of the target field, the technology applied in moisture detection is the key factor influencing the outcome. Our team chose to use the wireless blade surface moisture content sensor produced by Xinxin Wulian. It is a company from China and provides high-quality products for the clients. The sensor detects the moisture content by adopting a theory of electric resistance. The sensor simulates the process of blade acquiring moisture and therefore calculates the moisture content within the crop. Given the components and the whole flight vehicle weight and balance figure, the structure of the Vision is reasonable. The center of gravity of the Vision is relatively at the back of the aircraft. The project scientist Xinyu suggested adding a counterweight object in the front of the Vision. So the center of gravity of the aircraft can move forward, thus helping the whole plane flying better. Here is the 3D view of final UAV of our team.
Alright, thanks for the introduction, and we will come to part 3. Now let me give you a brief talk about our plans, flight patterns, and our crew. At first, we discussed which plants to grow in our experimental fields. As we all know, wheat is the most planted crop all over the world, and potato is the potential main crop in 20 years ahead. They both have advantages over other plants, so we choose them as our final plants. Then we made a very complex route for our flight pattern in order to make sure that the whole farmland can be covered. However, after a series of discussion, we noticed that the farmer flight pattern costs too much time in the fields, and the cost of the operation of our flight pattern will increase a lot. As a result, we changed our mind and worked it out to get to know the speed of our plan and the fuel that it will cost per kilometer by some of the formula, so as the outcome. So, all right. The first picture is our former flight pattern, and the second is the improved one. After a series of calculation, we worked out our final flight pattern. This is the third one. Besides, The constitute of our detection team is 2 operational pilots and 1 support staff. They will take all the job of the support, control, command, and communication. The vision have an enormous fuel tank and a huge storage battery, which can make it have a great amount of power on the planet.
After things like elementary design and injection plan are ready, we will need a business plan to gain more profits. The first part is a small 5-year plan. About money, we chose the most important part and showed it on the PowerPoint. As you can see, we will finish 200 tasks during the first year. The time to finish one field is about 2 hours, so we will have a lot of spare time. We will still devote ourselves to make our UAVs more beautiful and better perform during the spare time. In order to achieve these goals, we will ask the consumers how they feel about our UAVs and which parts still can be improved in their opinion after the service. And then after 5 years' efforts, we will decrease the time to 1.5 hours. And according to the time decrease, the number of tasks we will finish can be increased to 250. And then some people may have a question, why they will buy our service or why our UAVs are better than others. First of all, we have better after-sales service than others. We will provide people who control the UAVs and a person who drive a car. And then we can change the equipment during the tasks and the speed or accuracy. Speed and accuracy according to the consumer's needs. So that can let most of farmers feel satisfied with our service. In brief, we are sure during the period we cannot do the job, we will do some other commercial application. One of that is that the vision could be capable of helping the farmers grazing the cattle on the slope and other kinds of areas. Second, our UAVs can change the payload in order to qualify the target of spraying the pesticide for farmers. Finally, our plan can also conduct data of areas which are prohibited for humans to enter. In brief, we are sure our UAVs will have a bright future because it is widely used and can be used for a longer time than others. Besides, our good after-sales service can attract more consumers for us. And in the end, I want to emphasize on the objective function. It's about 0.15. 0.51. And then I want to say something about this number. So, although the number is not very high, but we think, in our opinion, it is the best number because we achieve balancing the cost and the performance of our UAVs. So it is the best number for our UAVs. That's all. Thank you.
Let's give him another round of applause. One of the groups that is particularly critical to the success of the Real World Design Challenge is the group of state coordinators. We have regular calls with them on a bi-weekly basis, and they serve as our intellectual resource to help us develop and expand and improve the program. We have an award for our state coordinator in the United States who was the most effective in promoting the program in his state. And that award goes to Connecticut, Robson DeAndre. Robson, please come forward. He's out recruiting. Okay, we'll save this for him. Okay, now we're getting to the point where I'm going to announce the top 3 U.S. teams. These, I'm not sure who they are yet. These are in no particular order. So these are not ranked. So there's not 1, 2, 3 in any particular order. They just happen to be however the judges wrote them down. Okay. So the order that I read them in is it does not indicate that one is better than the other in terms of anything other than the fact that this is the way the judges wrote them down. These top 3 U.S. teams will present again in the evening before a panel of blue ribbon judges. The blue ribbon judges will determine the national champion. So all of these 3 teams will present again in the evening. The Chinese national champion team will also present in the evening session, but the Chinese team will not be judged again. They're already designated the national champion of China. But the U.S. champion has not yet been determined, and it will be one of these 3 teams. So I'll read your team name, and please come forward and stay on the stage until all 3 teams have come up to be recognized. Massachusetts, please come forward. Arizona, please come forward. Step over a little more. We've got one more team now. Connecticut, please come forward. You guys gotta get more friendly. Stand at an angle. Some people on the outside angle in. You twist your body out. Turn sideways. Like I'm saying.
Turn yourself sideways. There we go.
There you go.
Barbershop a little bit.
Okay, thanks guys, congratulations. So at this point, I'd like all of the top 3 U.S. teams to remain in the auditorium. along with the Chinese national champion team. And what happens at this point is I will, along with Joyce Malin Smith, we will brief you on what's going to happen in the evening and what you need to do to prepare. And for everyone, I would like to say thank you. You've done an outstanding job. And the next session that we have is, after this, is dinner. In the meantime, you have a break for a while before dinner. All the other teams can take a few minutes to relax. We want everybody to be here for the award ceremony tonight, so everybody's required to come back for the award ceremony. And that will begin at 7 p.m. precisely. So everyone should be here before 7 o'clock, so you can be seated. At 7 o'clock, we're going to bring the blue ribbon judges into the auditorium. The first row here and second row will be for the 3 U.S. teams and the Chinese national champion team. The next row beyond that will be for the blue ribbon judges. Everyone else can sit anywhere else they like. Okay? So with that, again, thank you. You all did an outstanding job, and we look forward to this evening's session. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and enjoy your dinner, and we'll see you. Yes, Jim.
Just, I want to say before everyone leaves, on behalf of the United States Federal Aviation Administration, I want to personally congratulate all the teams for all the work that you've done this year. I look forward to seeing you in our agency, and you definitely deserve a round of applause.
Team is so designated, please come forward to talk with me and Joyce. Everybody else, thank you.